That same day, 2 of Jesus' followers were walking to the village of Emmaus, 7 miles from Jerusalem. As they walked along, they were talking about everything that had happened. As they talked and discussed these things, Jesus himself suddenly came and began walking with them, but God kept them from recognizing him. He asked them,
"What are you discussing so intently as you walk along?"
They stopped short, sadness written across their faces.
You must be the only person in Jerusalem who hasn't heard about all the things that have happened there in the last few days.
"What things?"
They told him about the things that had happened to Jesus, the man from Nazareth, that he was a prophet who did powerful miracles, and he was a mighty teacher in the eyes of God and all the people. Then they told him how the leading priests and other religious leaders had handed Jesus over to be condemned to death, and that they had crucified him. The disciples had hoped he was the Messiah who had come to rescue Israel, and all this happened 3 days ago. Then the men shared that some of the women that followed Jesus were at his tomb early that morning, and they came back with an amazing report. They said his body was missing, and they had seen angels who told them Jesus is alive. Some of the disciples ran out to see, and sure enough, his body was gone, just as the women had said. Then Jesus said to them,
"You foolish people, you find it so hard to believe all that the prophets wrote in the scriptures."
Then Jesus took them through the writings of Moses and all the prophets, explaining from all the scriptures the things concerning himself. The word of the Lord.